Sorry for that, folks. Breaking news. Breaking news coming out of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. There's been a shooting, a a massacre again, a massive shooting. It's happened in University of Nevada, Las Vegas on campus. The suspect is now dead, but multiple people are dead. Multiple people have been killed at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas in a shooting that has just ended. Multiple people, including the suspect, are dead. They were killed this afternoon as a result of a shooting on the University of Nevada, Las Vegas's campus, according to two different law enforcement agencies. We're still not sure how many are dead. I have one report unofficially that 8 are dead plus the shooter. But that is an unofficial number. That is an unofficial number that there could be 8 victims, 8 dead plus the shooter. Now, students in a journalism class over at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas looked through their window briefly as the shelter in place during the active shooter situation. But one student said they were scared to linger too long. We only looked through the window for a couple of minutes because we were nervous if he could shoot up there or not, they said. Around 13 students and a professor were sheltered in a classroom. He said, we did hear a bunch of cops coming in. We didn't know what to do, so we just stayed away from the door. The police arrived. They moved people out of the classroom quickly. He did not see anyone injured. This is the most police I've ever seen in my life, and I'm glad to know that they're out there. Yeah, I am too. I'm glad we're not defunding them at this moment. And then they went on to say the College of Southern Nevada closed all of its campuses effective immediately following what took place at the shooting at the University of UNLV. Its members on campus said to calmly, safely just evacuate. Now, that campus, Southern Nevada campus, is 10 miles just north of UNLV. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas will not reopen today, and I don't expect them to be open tomorrow. The FBI is on the scene as the beginning to assess the carnage. And really, this is just, we don't know the motivation. We don't know who the person is. We have no name released yet, nothing like that. We pray to God that it's not as many people as I'm getting this report, that as many as 8, unofficially, 8 dead plus the shooter. And there's more information coming in as we speak. So give me just one moment here. And this is a sad, sad day. You know, it just reminds me again of the horrific night during the country music concert when 168 people were shot dead in a massacre of all massacres of shootings that is still very controversial at this moment. Give me one moment here. We got more information coming in. Okay. This just came in 3 minutes ago. Wait a minute, as it's pulling up. Okay, as I'm pulling this up, hang on a second. Pray for these folks that are over there. I'll read this before we go back. And I'll pull up one more article here. It's coming up. It turns out the key to losing weight and keeping it off is not in carbs or fat or even in probiotic-rich foods. No, the end game is having a healthy weight, as well as more energy and a long, healthy life. It comes down to a specific switch that you can flip in your body to flush out those unnecessary calories. According to Dr. Stephen Gundry, he's calling this the caloric bypass. And by activating this specific process in your body, he has seen thousands, yes, that's right, thousands of people dramatically improve their health even at age 50 and beyond. This includes losing weight, getting tons more energy, and returning to the good health they had in their youth once they simply addressed this one key to better health. Not only that, but this is actually associated with improved digestion, strong feeling joints and muscles, smoother skin, and healthier lives, meaning it could be a key to the happy life. Dr. Stephen Gundry lost 70 pounds himself during his research and has kept that weight off for over 20 years and counting. His digestive issues are gone. His health is fantastic, and he feels younger and healthier today than he did in his 40s. His video has been watched by over 20 million people to date, and you can watch it as well. Just go to, as you can see on the screen there, just go to www.thehealthyfat.com/Paul. That's thehealthyfat.com/Paul, or click on the link below. Just click on the link, it'll take you there, and you can find out all about that. Watch that video, and it'll help you. As we were reporting here, we have a very sad situation with at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Officials are not yet releasing the names of any of the victims, it says, in this active shooting at the University of Nevada in Las Vegas, according to Adam Garcia, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Police Services. At a news conference a few minutes ago, Garcia said there is no further threat to the university. Police do not identify a motive yet. We have not been given the name of the suspect, but the suspect is dead. We haven't been given the name of all the victims that have been killed, but we understand there are multiple victims that are dead. I have an unofficial report from a different source of mine who said there's 8 dead, plus the shooter. Of course, this is a very fluid situation. There's no way to know exactly what this, we don't know what caused it. We don't know why this individual did it. We don't know how many people were killed. But we do know that the good thing is that they say it's now safe. Okay, it's now safe on the campus of Nevada, Las Vegas. I have one more report here that might give us an update. I've been waiting for this one to come in. 1 second, please. And this is the one I've been waiting on. And this one might give us the actual information we need here. I'm just can't believe what's going on here. I tell you, it's just unbelievable what's happening in our world. There are victims that have been transported to local hospitals. That means not everybody shot was killed. That's good news. It's not good news they were shot. But it's good news that some are alive, and number of victims have been taken to local hospitals, and that's a plural, not one hospital, but plural, because of the situation. Officials are not ready to give the name of any of the victims that were shot, nor do they want to give the name of the identification of the shooter, but the shooter is dead. So, again, my source I have has said to me, Paul, the deal is this. The report they're getting from inside source is that 8 people are dead and the shooter is dead, and multiple others were shot, wounded, and have been transported. But I had not seen any reports on that, and now I just did, that there are multiple people who have been shot, taken to multiple hospitals, who are still alive. But I do not know. The shooter I know is dead. I don't know how many multiple people are dead, but I do have an unofficial report source saying 8. And also multiple people have been wounded and have been taken to multiple hospitals. So this is a much worse situation we thought. And what you really got to understand right now, folks, and what goes in my head, when I start thinking of these kinds of crimes, I start thinking there's a lot of tension in the world over the war going on, not only with Russia and Ukraine, but the war of wars that is absolutely setting up to happen if things don't change quick, and it's in the Middle East. But the war with Israel and Hamas, And you've seen all of this protesting on these college campuses, especially you've seen this very anti-Semitic attacks on Israeli students and threats on Israeli students all over some of our major universities out east. You guys know that. I'm not saying that has anything to do with Las Vegas, but I mean, your mind starts to wonder which way this could go and how many different ways it could go. But you know what? There's so many other sleeper cells that are in this nation. There are deranged individuals in this nation. There's all kinds of stuff. Okay. Tony is saying correct. 8 people are shot. Non-citizen is a from UNLV police. Heavy presence. Okay. Okay. So all along the campus there and the Las Vegas Strip, there's a ton of police. And Tony's saying that Tony's found a report that's saying that correct. There's 8 people are shot. I don't know, Tony, if you mean 8 are shot or 8 are dead. So there's, again, it's a fluid situation. There can be confusion so easy in these situations. And are you meaning it's an illegal? I mean, it's too early, way too early to start speculating. Way too early, okay? Way too early. But I do know this. We're living in the webinar we just did, Invasion America. I mean, and you can still get the ticket right now. You can go right now. If you haven't got your ticket, you should do that right after this video. Get your ticket and start watching because you'll find out this very thing I'm talking about is discussed in this webinar to a greater extent as an overall danger to the United States. Many different invasions are taking place in America, on many levels in many different categories. And the 15 different speakers and 13 presentations, they will help you understand that. And so it's really sad. Yeah, and so again, we're going to hear the Tony says 8 are dead, and it is confirmed that the shooter is illegal. So Tony, thank you for that. That's a second source. That's a second person. That's a confirmation that my internal source told me that there were 8 dead, plus the shooter was dead, plus multiple others were shot. Now we do have a report that says the mainstream media is saying multiple people are dead, the shooter is dead, and multiple people were shot, taken to multiple hospitals. The number 8 I got was internally, and now Tony here in our chat room is saying he's confirming that, and he's also trying to say that the shooter may have been illegal. I haven't heard that yet, so thank you for your text, your typing there in our chat. We will wait and see for what all this means, and what is the motivation behind all of it, and where will the media use it for their motivation. Miss Edie says, when will we know when we'll be in the States? Oh, no. Preacher Van. I see him in Charlotte. I don't know where. Yeah, we are right now. Janelle, Heidi was this afternoon, about around noon, in contact with a couple different locations in Charlotte. We're trying to narrow that down. So we are very close. I think she has it now maybe nailed down where we're going to be in Marietta, Georgia. And I think she has a place located in Sevierville, Tennessee, which is just outside of Knoxville, which is right there it's right there in the Gatlinburg area. And she may have locked down Raleigh, North Carolina. She was working on that one and Charlotte this morning, and I don't know. They're going to post it as soon as they do. We'll be in Raleigh. I know Raleigh will be at a 12 noon, and Charlotte will be around 5 o'clock, same day. Different restaurants. We'll find out where. Okay, we'll get that posted for you just as soon as they lock it down. Hard to get them locked down because not everybody wants to allow you so many seats They just say we don't take reservations for that. We don't do that. Well, that makes it difficult. So you have to find the right people, the right places. We're working on it. We'll let you know, Janelle, just as soon as we can. And it sounds like you're coming to Charlotte. Is that right, Janelle? And if so, feel free and call the main line if you are coming, and just let us know. And maybe we'll even ask you the place we've found if you feel like that's a good spot. We're pretty good about finding them, but not easy. Yes, Lisa, there was a shooting in the country music concert in country music concert in Las Vegas, Nevada during a Jason Aldean concert where 168 people were shot dead. 168 in the largest mass shooting in American history. I think it was probably 2 years ago. So it's not too late. That's right. You can get your ticket right now for Invasion America. And boy, we're truly seeing that. We'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're very sorry this is happening. I need you to pray for all the victims. We've got people that are wounded right now. You can pray in the name of Jesus. Pray for them for their survival and for healing. And also, please pray for the families of the victims here. Innocent people being shot down, shot dead at the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. This is horrible. And we'll find out more about who was killed, who the shooter was, and what was the motive. We hope we can get that information. But I can guarantee the media will start spinning this always to encroach upon your Second Amendment rights. Generally, it's what the mass media does. Pray. Jesus is coming back soon. We're living in the last days. The last days. I'm so sad.